to finish.
Three 3:28 a.m.
God damn it, Spidey, why do you make it look so easy in the film? Oh shit, wrong way. Is that Austin?
Yeah, baby!
It really hurts. Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
And be honest. Do I make you horny, baby?
I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Football Manager 2016 and DCFC, the team for me, our Football Manager save here with Derby County. Take it away, Derby fans. And shut up again, you're not wanted. Well, you are. I mean, keep putting money into the club so I can keep buying players. Many angry fan complaints later, we have had a very good run of form though, so this should keep them happy. And obviously I want to quickly apologise for that intro. I don't know. I just don't know. Every now and again you just go a little bit cray and I went, I'm a mentalist. So our only defeat then was to Manchester United, and that is the first defeat we've had in a long time, and the only defeat we've had in a long time, which was a bit disappointing that it happened to come in a live comp. But since then, do the ding, because someone pointed out I didn't do the ding in the last episode and was not best pleased. He also actually put ducking song, and I was like, he wants me to play the duck song. And he walked right up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, ba ba ba, did you beat Swansea? And we did. At the lemonade stand, I told you we've beaten Swansea 4-2 in the FA Cup fourth round. We're on a fantastic run in the cup. I'll actually quickly go over that first. So we 4-2'd Swansea, then had a 2-2 draw with Wolves, which was a bit disappointing to concede in the 93rd minute, but we beat them with ease at home, 4-1 at the iPro, and then we've just got past Bournemouth, a late goal for ourselves, made it 2-0, wrapped up the game after a brilliant goal from Gerhardt to start with. But Callum Wilson got one, latched on a bit of lack of concentration, a little bit of complacency, and they were back in the game. So ignoring the FA Cup, we had a 1-1 draw with Liverpool, which is a decent result. I think we can all agree. Liverpool are a decent side in this. You know, they're challenging with us for the last 2 Champions League spots. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Sunderland was a 2-1 victory. Good to get a good win away from home. Wasn't the most pretty result, and it's never going to be going up to the Stadium of Light. But finally beating Sunderland, we have a pretty dreadful record against them. So Zivkovic and Hotman, Dutch Dynasty strikes again. Fantastic. A good win against Aston Villa as well. Zivkovic and a new signing, Reece Oxford. We'll talk about him as well in just a minute. 2-0 victory. Delighted. And we beat a late goal for Danny Ings. He's returned and finally got back to the league score sheet. Victory over Leicester. Good to keep beating Leicester because it's probably the only rivalry we've got in the Premier League at this moment. Although Forest are doing well in the Champ, so that can make some interesting games next year. Watford beat 2-1. Chaz Austin, hashtag Team Austin. If you remember that, Jesus Christ, you've been around a long time. Gave them the lead, but in the second half, Dwight Hotman, we brought him on. And he was phenomenal, brilliant asset, what a player. And then that is everything in the Premier League. So we've got 10 games left to go in the league. We've also are in the FA Cup semi-final. We've got, you know, a pretty tough set of results. If we quickly highlight the remaining games, you know, we've got some big games in there. Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, still to play. Everton as well, in 12th, but are a decent team. But should be a very exciting end of season, because when you look at the table, it's pretty damn bonkers still. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of games still left to play.
Have you ever had a dream that you do?
Tottenham already guaranteed themselves a Europa League spot, which is actually useful if they do sneak in and we happen to drop off. But we have ourselves a pretty big gap of Manchester City, who are the team closest to us, although they have a game in hand. That is, 7 points above them, which is very good. But it's still crazily tight, you know, like, admittedly it's 10 points now between us and Tottenham. But, you know, after them, if you look, 39, 38, 37, 36, it's pretty tight, and there's a lot of, there's still 30 points left to play for, and it's really getting down to the business end of the season. This table could be completely different come the end of the season, that's all I'm saying. So then, I told you we were going to look at transfers then, and there's only one, actually, that came in, and it was on deadline day. We brought in Reece Oxford from MK Dons for £10 million. He's a very, very good young English talent with a lot of potential, which is what really attracted me to him. He's already played in the Premier League for MK Dons, if we quickly look. No, he didn't. He played for West Ham. Sorry, he was in the Championship. He's played consistently. Didn't have a great season when we signed him, but since we took him on board, he's actually played quite well and got himself a goal. Putting him, maybe with someone a bit more experienced and a bit of a higher quality player, and Mamana maybe has helped. But looking at him, he is very, very good. Very, very good set of physicals, especially. And the mentals are not bad for a 20-year-old either. And he generally has, the stats I look for in a centre-back. Obviously, the heading, the marking, the tackling, and the strength predominantly. Very, very happy. Willie Orban, one of my favourite players. A player that we brought in a couple of seasons ago. Signed him on Tinder. It was fantastic. He has left the club to join Chelsea. To get a £20 million bid with, I think it has potential to rise to about 22. It was very, very good. And as you can see, his stats are incredible. He is a very, very good player. But £20 million, we made, 9 million on him. And he was good. He was very, very good. There's no denying that. But with Reece Oxford available, who has that potential, we can go on to maybe sell for an extra £20 million on top of what we've paid, potentially, is very, very exciting. So, Willie Orban, I'm sure we will see you again. You're getting game time at Chelsea, but just don't come back to haunt us when we play you. Is it just me, or has Dwight Hopman had a haircut? It's like he's discovered what hair gel is. I think he went for the... Remember when Ronaldo had the sort of spaghetti curls? I think Hotman had a similar haircut, and now Hotman's discovered that, you know what? I've bought a hair straightener, straightened it out, gelled it up. That's the work of Zivkovic, that is. So here are the lineups, and we'll start with the away side, Swansea, who are the visitors to the iPro today, and they have a bench of Thomas, Federico Fernandez, Antonio Valencia, Bojan, Bruno, Andre Wisdom, and Jean, and a starting lineup of Matt Ryan, someone called Basta, Callas, Johnny Evans, Kim Sin-ju. A good name. John Joe Shelby, also known as Voldemort, as he know that before the transfer went through. Derp. I should have known that. Oriol Moreu, Enna Valencia, Santi Cazorla, Emil Forsberg, and Theo Walcott up front. We line up there with a bench of Valentin Kojikara, Gabriel Pallister, Sergi Samper, Yannick Gerhardt, Will Hughes, Dwight Hopman, and Chris Martin, with a starting lineup. And in the attacking control, 4-1-2-2-1 formation, Jack Butland, Jason Denayer, Reece Oxford, Emmanuel Mamana, Andy Robertson. I got his name wrong after, I've had him for years. Bloody hell. He's not going to be best pleased, will he? George Vaughan in the hole with Rob Hernandez and Lewis Cook with the more advanced creative roles. Broomer on the right-hand side, Zivkovic playing left wing, and Danny Ings up top. Zivkovic surprisingly quite good, actually, at left mid. So hopefully he can continue that. Hopefully we can go on and continue our good run of form. Or just we can switch off and look nervous. Fuck's sake, lads. So, after probably one of the most disappointing team talks in a long time, we have this game against Swansea, but surely we have the quality to see past Swansea. They have a decent team, but surely we at home should have the advantage in this game. Let's hope there's no upsets. Here we go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What a ball! What a ball! What a fucking goal! Holy shit! Zivkovic just punts it into the box. Danny Ings, no one bothers to come and mark him like they're trying to play an offside trap. And just a free header over the keeper. Sensational goal. What a start. I'm fucking delighted. Holy shit. Denayer, edge of the box, who puts the ball into Lewis Cook, puts it back out to Zivkovic. Denayer's found more space. Cook, gonna shoot. It's deflected off the post, and it was almost two. But here we go. It's punted forward, but towards no one, and we tend to prefer the shorter pass. So while we've hoofed it long, I'm not too sure. Here's Valencia, though. Finds Forsberg, who actually does very, very well until the finish there, and they probably should have been level. He's Scottish. But Lewis Cook's not. He's not. He came from Leeds, I think. Leeds, I think. I mean, I know he came from Leeds to club, but I don't know if he's from Yorkshire. I don't quite know. I was actually singing a song about Andy Robertson, but then Zivkovic puts in another sexual ball, and Lewis Cook, all he has to do is put his foot on the end of the cross, and the ball goes in, and it does just that. They're pushing their fullbacks very, very far forward, so they're certainly trying to go for the game. As you can see, if you look at number 58 there, I can't click him. He was moving around too much. And here's Robertson, well intercepted though, but they are willing to push them forward, although that's a awful kick from Butland.
Banter.
And it's eventually resulted in a Santi Cazorla finish, may I add. But that is an awful goal kick. Just get it clear. You put it in the danger zone. Just lovely pass through as well. Threaded from Shelvey. And a great finish from Santi Cazorla. 2-1. And what looked to be a very comfortable game has just opened up again. Danea finds Mamana. Lovely long throw that is. Puts it back to Danea. Lovely ball in. Turnings. How's he missed? And we are in at half-time then. 2-1 up. But the problem that we're going to have a lot of the time is because we've got two players who don't want to really be at the club. They see themselves a little bit bigger, Mamana and Butland, and it's quite a difficult position to have as well, goalkeeper and centre-back. We're going to have problems kind of motivating them, and I've had this in the last couple of games where they keep looking complacent. So, as you can see, and they've switched off, and it has cost us, especially towards the latter end of the 90 minutes. So, we're going to have to make sure that if you know, by 60 minutes they're still having this complacency in their game, then we're going to have to make changes. So I'm going to keep telling the team that they're doing well and that we can look a lot better. And luckily we've made Mamana happy. We need to just rub his ego a little bit more. It's actually, Mamana was in talks with Fiorentina. Did that move go through? Does anyone know? I mean, maybe someone who edits the databases might know. I should ask SM Steve. Ings, lovely ball. Goal, onside. Onside. Rob Hernandez playing in the box-to-box role. Like, we're allowing him to go forward, and he has got the rewards of doing so. Danny Ings, lovely bit of hold-up play, lovely ball through. Rob Hernandez keeps himself onside and pops it in at the near post. That's how you do it. Lovely goal and a lovely man. Rob Hernandez is a dapper chap, despite being American. You'd expect him to be obnoxious, but he's actually 10 out of 10. Would have a cup of tea again. We had a coffee, had a Starbucks. Here's Bruma, puts the ball in, doesn't put a ball in, but Danea can, and that, although he's played a short ball, that's intriguing. Here's Bruma though, I thought the ball had come back to him. He went for it, and we're playing with such confidence at the moment that, you know what, I'm not even annoyed. George Ford looking a bit complacent. We're going to take him off, bring on Sergi Sampa? Yeah, bring on Sergi Sampa on loan from Barca. Our centre-backs are looking complacent, which scares me, so we'll give them a talking to. I kind of want to take Bruma up. We're going to move Danny Ings to the right wing. I'm going to bring Chris Martin on. Martins is on, but not in the normal way of the 5-3-2. But let's see if we can go out and get even more and help the goal difference. But we're going to quickly as well tell that these complacent players to concentrate in the game and don't make any fucking stupid mistakes. Otherwise, I will be very, very annoyed. Zivkovic is going to cut inside. Finds Martin. It's a penalty. Andre Wisdom, formerly of Derby on loan. I've punched my keyboard. Chris Martin steps up for the penalty. Deep breath. Steps behind. Does his run up. And doesn't score. Matt Ryan equal to it. Shit. We're gonna waste some time. We're gonna be compact. We're gonna drop that little bit deeper. No, we're not gonna go for the overlap anymore. Let's just kill the game off. You know, that's it. We want to bore the fans to death for the last couple of minutes. Make substitutions as well to try and waste as much time as possible. We'll make one. We'll just bring Pallister on at left back because why can't he play left back? It's exactly what Brendan Rodgers would say. I just sound like Brendan Rodgers all the time, don't I? Either way, Brendan Rodgers didn't beat Swansea 3-1. I don't think. I can't remember. But we did, so that's very, very good. And it's a great performance. Some lovely goals scored in there as well. Zivkovic, definitely instrumental. Got deservedly man of the match with his 2 assists. 9 rating for him. Danny Ings got an 8.9 in the end with a goal and an assist. So that's very, very good. Looking at the league table then, we remain in third. 10 points above Manchester City, who have 2 games in hand though, so they could cut that back to 4 points. And Arsenal could get away from us, who we're obviously 9 points behind. They're 10 points behind Chelsea. So I think basically the top 2 is sorted at this point, unless there is a dramatic fail from one of them. And we probably should not be looking to drop out of the top 4, and especially not of the top 5. That would be ridiculous. But lads, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and I know I have. It's been a good one. I love it when we win. When we lose, I'm a little bit of a miserable bastard. But not today, because we've demolished the Swans, who are down there in the table, could have used a win, although they're 5 points clear of the relegation zone with a game in hand. So, you know, away at Derby, not the easiest game, so they won't be too disheartened. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If so, make sure you leave a like rating. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And thank you for watching all of the video. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.